The Minecraft account community has drastically grown in the past few years, especially after Dream's rise to fame, shedding more and more light on the OG side of things. With interest in these rare names, people often ask me if their account is considered OG or semi-OG, or even rare at all. So, as usual, without sugarcoating anything, let's get into it. Now, to start off with, let's go over those two terms that were used to describe account names and rarity. Those two categories are OGs and semi-OGs. Let's start off with OGs, or original usernames. To put it in layman's terms, an OG account is typically a commonly used dictionary word. However, there are a handful of other names that fall under the OG category. This includes commonly used phrases and abbreviations such as LOL or OMG, common real-life names and the typical spelling of them, like Michael, but not Michael, cultural OGs, which could be anything from anime and Pokemon names to very popular songs or artist names. The last two types of accounts that are considered OG accounts are the rarest, being 1 or 2 character usernames, like the infamous account 8, or invalid accounts that contain spaces, dots, hyphens, special characters, or go over the 16 character limit of Minecraft usernames. Just because you can find a username in the dictionary, though, does not automatically make it an OG username. Things like saltigrade, according to the dictionary, is a word, but would not be considered OG because it is not commonly used. If you have to ask whether or not a name is OG, chances are it's not. Now, moving on to semi-OGs, these are basically accounts that fall under the same description as an OG username, but have either a prefix or a suffix attached to them. On screen is a list of the most common prefixes and suffixes. Just because the username has a prefix and or a suffix does not automatically make it a semi-OG name. Certain usernames such as collector or blockage might have a suffix, but have their own meaning still, making them an OG. On the other side of that, names like uncarwashingleys, yes, this is a real username, have a bunch of prefixes and suffixes attached, but are not considered semi-OG. This also goes for uncommon words that are technically in the dictionary that people might attach a prefix or suffix to. Another thing people like to do is replace letters with numbers or the wrong letter like a Q. This does not make them OG or semi-OG. Now, to be quite honest, the community is flooded with people who think they have an OG or semi-OG name, but unfortunately, that random word you found on dictionary.com doesn't mean you do. So, if you want to know how to get yourself a rare account of your own, go check out my video on how to get OG names in Minecraft. With that being said, that's all I've got for you today, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.